Welcome to another episode of More Than Just Task Management, your favorite daily podcast where we help you build a thriving business. With me, Anna Angelova, business coach and consultant, and my co-host, Jores Minasvand, a fellow business consultant. Hey, Jores, happy Wednesday.
Hey Anna, happy Wednesday. Uh, Beautiful Wednesday. Almost middle of the week. We're in the middle of our podcast, and we have another beautiful topic to talk to you about, which actually, it's interestingly, it's not even the pain of the small to medium businesses. I've seen this at corporate level.
Oh, yeah, this is something that happens with everyone. And the topic today is how to avoid tech overwhelm, especially when your team resists change. And I know we've talked about a little bit about adoption before. The thing is that a lot of things are happening right now. The AI hype is still ongoing, and there's so many tools popping up, and everyone is talking how like, the whole thing started from just those LLMs and chatbots now to those agentic AI and things you can build. And a lot of people are impressed by this and pushing it and saying how if you don't get on board with this right now, that's it. It's like the invent of the internet. That this is where we are right now, and there can be a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, a lot of
Mhm.
very heavy emotions. I know we call these negative emotions. As an IPEC graduate and ELI coach, I'm not used to labeling things, but a lot of negative emotions are happening. Like people within your team are probably experiencing a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty and overwhelm with everything that's going on. Whether you are doing any kind of tech changes or not, like people listening to this, people are probably reading these articles that say, "Oh, these are the next jobs that will be replaced," and suddenly, like you see your job in that list, and you're like, "Oh shit, what's going on?" So how do you, like, with everything that's going on with tech in general, and again everything that's going on right now, how do you avoid overwhelm, and especially when people resist the change? And the thing is that chances are people resist change all the time. Like we are not like, yes, we love novelty in some sense, but from another perspective, the status quo is what we're looking for, and change is almost always viewed as dangerous. So,
Especially
Joris,
at work.
oh yeah, especially at work. Yeah, yeah, Joris, I'm opening the floor for you to start the conversation.
Sure, absolutely. Uh, I totally agree with you, especially with AI, all this fear mongering that AI is going to come in, that they promise business owners, you can replace 25 people with AI. You can reduce your workforce by 85%. And people hear this. Even, I mean, it's not just the leadership that reads these articles. People read these articles and they're like, okay, I come in every day, I go to this OEM website, I download this Excel spreadsheet, I massage it for a whole week. On Friday morning, I submit a report. So you're telling me that my job can be automated and I'm gone? Well, that's right there. That's resistance. So how do you stop resistance? Goes a little bit further, becomes sabotage, where these people clam up. None of the domain knowledge gets out of them. And even if you bring a consultant to do the work, they will not cooperate with the consultant. I have seen this resistance many times. And the way to work around it is training. And the fact that you're telling your people I'm bringing new technology doesn't mean you're bringing replacing them. The way to present it is new technology comes in, we're going to automate all the mundane work, then we're going to train you to do better things. So instead of fiddling around with an Excel for the whole week where the machine can do it, Once the report comes out, then we're going to give you, train you, and give you tools where you can do advanced analytics. You become a data scientist. So don't do the mundane work. Let the machine do it. You do the analytical work. Some people are inherently lazy. They don't want to, like you said, status quo. I want to come in Monday, go home Friday, get paid, and go play with my kids. Those people are the ones who truly will be replaced, and I've seen that happening. The biggest place that I'm seeing people being replaced, and I've seen corporations, they create these presentations where call centers, ticket routing, where they can actually automate this thing. And we have done it in a few places. We're doing in more where people will be replaced. A team of 25 people will go down to two, and the system will do a better job. Because for a ticket sitting in an inbox and being neglected for 2 weeks, the system is programmed not to neglect anything. You will just go find a rule for that, whatever that email is or ticket is, and it will do something with it. So accuracy will go up, customer satisfaction, external customer satisfaction will go up. People will get replaced, but in order for, but you cannot replace everyone because you cannot load your entire domain knowledge of your business, whether you employ 5 people or 500 people, into a system and automate it overnight. It may take decades. It will take decades. So train your people, educate them, be open to them, and say, okay, you're doing job A. I'm going to automate job A. You don't have to do that anymore. What are you interested in to do afterwards? Like, there's so many trainings available. Even these hyperscalers, they provide free training for people to learn their tools because they want adoption, they want consumption. So everything is available for people who want to go with the flow. And you're right. When the internet came, it disrupted a lot of the industries, and a lot of people got eliminated. A lot of automation happened, but people who wanted to learn and adapt, they grew. It's like right now, again, AI bubble. I'm not just talking about AI. This is overall technology. I was in Mexico last year in a factory where management was begging me to go there with my team, stay there for 2 weeks, just to train their people in using an automated, not automated, like Power BI. It's a simple reporting tool online instead of Excel and paper. And because they were resisting. They were saying, "Well, I've been doing this for 15 years. Why can't I? I don't want to do this tablet thing, or I don't want to go to my computer for this." Through the education and through the training, you show them that you can do things better, faster, and go have more time to do better things, do new things. I mean, that's the only way that I've seen not to have this overwhelm and fear and clamping down on people. And some people actually get up and leave. That's even worse. Some people are so fearful right now that people have quit their jobs because AI is coming to take it over. I'm like, oh, I just did a blog about it, and then I can't really widely, uh, you know, uh, uh, extend the blog. But if you're listening to us, go to lefficom.com, go to a blog, and I just wrote about it, and we read that MIT article about AI and its bubble that burst. But they do this 2 years from now, 5 years from now, another technology will come. They'll repeat the same thing, and everybody will fall for the same thing. Large corporations will make billions, but the small companies and people suffer, and we want to stop that from suffering. You don't have to suffer. There are ways to stop the overwhelm, stop the negativity, and use technology for the good of your team. I rambled on again. I know I do that, but I'll stop now. I'll pass it on to you. More logic, less ramble.
I love listening to everything you share because there's so much experience into everything, and I don't call it rambling. As you were sharing these things, a few things came to my mind. So Monday we talked about leadership and leading a more experienced team. When it comes to what we're going through now and what seems to be happening more and more often these days with the advancement of technology, like you said, AI, the hype will die out, something else will come up. It's important for you as the leader of the business to step up and show your people that it's okay. Like, this is not the end of the world. Like, remove that fear, remove that negativity and resistance, because the thing is that chances are you might be using ChatGPT a little bit for updating emails, and that's it. You're probably not replacing your people with technology yet. And the thing is, again, we've mentioned this before, business comes first. And when it comes to business, it's people, processes, technology. AI and technology is just one of the tools. It's just one of the things, and it comes only after people and processes. And not just with what's going on right now and all the emerging tech and all those advanced models and things like this, but with any technology. Like, one other thing that, like, as you were sharing this, so in addition to you stepping up as the leader and calming your team down, like being the calm in that center, in the calm center in that storm, and reassuring them that you are in this together. Like, this technology is new for you as well. You haven't decided what to do. You're exploring it. And then when you watch some of the videos, like we just watched was it the other day, or the Taco Bell reels, where one customer was so frustrated, where it kept on asking, so they replaced the human with like the human interaction on the drive-through, and it with automated with the bot, and
Yeah, chatbot.
and they replaced it, and one person was trying to order it, kept on asking, and what drink do you want with this? So it was really funny watching it, how frustrated and angry he got it. And then another
He
one.
ordered 18,000 Coke Pepsis, I guess. I think.
Yeah, like 18,000 cups or something like this.
Yeah.
And now people are using this as a hack to get to a person, where they say, oh, I want 10,000 something, and it spins, and it's like, let me connect you with a customer service or something like this.
Yeah.
And this actually goes back to something we have talked about before, and I want to repeat it again because it's worth repeating. Do not automate the personal interaction. Do not automate personal interaction. This is ridiculous. Like, people are craving the connection, the one-on-one connection, and the personal interaction. Mm, don't automate it. Don't replace people. When someone needs to interact with your customers, don't replace it. Like, we've all been frustrated by those, like, for this press one, for that press two, for like and keeping us from a menu that goes like 10 levels down and doesn't connect us. And at the end it says, oh, this is information is available on our website. Is there anything else I can help you with? So anyway, mm, mm, the other thing I wanted to mention, and I know I've also been rambling a little bit, but the other thing, it's a very interesting topic actually, and a very, very important topic. The other thing actually I wanted to mention is thinking about technology and dealing with technology. One thing is also to not try to do too many things at the same time. Uh, so ultimately, if you can make some change, and I know we've talked about this before, we've mentioned this, and Joris, I know with some of the clients you work with, you go and do a pilot. You do a small pilot, and a pilot ultimately is testing things, like seeing, okay, what happens. So for small business, it might mean that one person in your team signs up for something and explores this new solution, like signs up for, let's say, the paid version of ChatGPT, and explores using those agentic AI things, right? So you might choose actually the most forward thinking person on your team to do this, and then get back to the team and share the experience, what they've learned, how it helped and what it helped with, what the frustrations were. And then as a team, you can decide, okay, does it make sense for this thing to be expanded and other people to start using it, or is it not relevant? So this is the other thing, doing things at a pace that allows your team to be comfortable. Yes, you want to push them. Of course, you want to push them, right? Like you don't want to give them like all the time that they want. You want to push them. You want to encourage them. You want to pull them even to adopt this new technology, whether it's AI or something else, but also do it in a way that it doesn't overwhelm them. And again, as I said, one thing you can do in this area is have an MVP or a pilot or whatever it is, something small. And then once this is done, once people are comfortable with this, then move to the next thing, then add more.
Absolutely, very well put. I know we need to wrap this thing up. One other thing that I would encourage, especially small business, small to medium businesses. In large corporation, you may be able to hide things, but in small corporation, in small businesses, people will find out. And I think when we talked about fear mongering, and I think the biggest also fear is the unknown. And you cannot, like I said, people have mortgages to pay, people have families to take care of, people have ambitions. You can't treat them as drones and say, okay, we'll run everything until the 11th hour, then we'll tap on your shoulder. You have 2 weeks, off you go. Your access is done today. The best thing you can do, especially for the small to medium business, is uh, have a roadmap, have a plan, and say, this is what technology is coming. This is why we're bringing it. This is what will happen. This is what we foresee happening uh, for for our workforce, and then be transparent, and then see how they react. We have no, instead of what we're doing is we're bringing technology to help us expand. Instead of cutting back from 5 people, we're going to hire 10 people. Now you guys have the opportunity to grow with us, become managers even. So give them the type of, uh, I don't want to say respect, but transparency. I think this is the word. Be transparent. Where technology is coming, whether you like it or not. Be part of it. The train is leaving the train, or the elevator is taking off. If you're not inside it, you're gonna either gonna come up the stairs halfway through, you're gone, or you'll never reach us where we are top there. So tell them openly what it is, and when you have a plan, they actually get intrigued because you're not just haphazardly bringing stuff in, throwing see if the spaghetti sticks to the wall. You have a plan, you have a roadmap, you have a strategy, and they are part of that strategy. I would highly recommend, for especially for small to medium companies, to do this.
And I second this. And because again, as a small team, like you are so much powerful when you're together, right? Like as a small team, like it's so much easier to involve everyone and create that sense of ownership. And again, you notice that although the topic for today is technology related, a lot of our conversation was about leadership. It's about leadership and how you lead your team, how you engage them and get their buy-in so they stop resisting change and adopt these new tools, because ultimately these are tools. Again, business is business, business first. One of the things that we forget to think about when things are changing is what actually is not changing, what remains. And there's so many things that are not changing. We as people are still the same. We have the same fears, the same irrational behaviors, and this hasn't changed for millennia. So yes, the topic was technology. We talked a lot about how to deal with this and how to help your team adopt and how to help like remove the overwhelm. And ultimately, it all starts with you, and it all starts with you being that center, calm center in that storm. And I highly recommend. I'll add the link in the description to the post Joris posted on the AI hype, and like 95% of AI projects are failing in the big companies, which is ridiculous. It's like wow. So anyway, this is it for today. I action item. I would say go talk with your team. Go talk with your team and ensure them that you are in this together. like for real, you're in this together, and you will figure this out together. All these changes that are happening, all this technology that you might already be introducing or you might be thinking about, that you figure it out together, reassure them, be the leader they need to be. And this week, I guess it's a theme, and I know we're talking about technology, but ultimately, if you want more support in doing this, actually, I would highly recommend the Thrive 360 Business Solutions because this is where we come with you and we walk the walk with you, where we help you create that roadmap. Sure, as you were mentioning, we help you create that roadmap that tells your people this is what the future looks like, and we are doing it together. And then, if you want, we help you implement it as well. So, highly recommend check the Thrive 360 business solutions. And if you're interested, I also highly recommend to submit your application as soon as possible because we only work with 2 clients a month. So this way we can ensure that we deliver the highest value. So book that application so we can put you in our calendar and get going as soon as possible. And yeah, this is it for today. Anything else, Joris?
No, I mean, yeah, we covered. I think there's some of them stuff that we covered as overlap, but these are necessary to be repeated because it's a big problem, and we need to address it, especially at the small to medium business side. There is no help. They're being overwhelmed. They're being fear-mongered. If you don't have AI, you're out. Well, no, that's BS. And we are here to help you grow with and without technology the right way, sustainably. So contact us. We're here. Come to our community. There's a lot of good stuff that we're posting there. You can learn from. There's a lot of people are sharing their thoughts. So yeah, I mean, it's a resource that it's at your fingertips. If you're really serious about building your business and grow rather than binge watching Netflix, come and join us, and we're here. We'll help.
I think this is a perfect way to wrap today's conversation. And tomorrow, we are talking about how you can stop trying to do everything yourself. So join us for another kind of topic on, I would say, productivity a little bit. So this week we've had, yesterday was productivity and tomorrow is productivity. So join us. It will be another wonderful topic where I will talk a lot.
Oh yes.
Anyway, thanks, Joris, and see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Anna. Bye.